Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Today's a beautiful day, so I thought, well, I will. Not really. I was going to say, I was going to make it more beautiful by putting my face on it. That would be just a joke. But I want to show you something. Oh man, I forgot to put on my teeth. Okay, so, since I forgot to put on my teeth, where are my teeth? Do I have it? Nah, I don't need no teeth. What the heck? I have my top teeth in. The 7 bottom ones. I take them out every once in a while. I'll put them in when food is around, But, yeah, I don't worry about that too much. But this is what I want to show you today. Today, I want to show you a couple of things. But first of all, I was busy trying to put away Happy Mail and sorting through it and stuff. When I come upon this idea. Now, this idea is just like I didn't come up with it like totally on my own, but I have seen where other crafters kind of keep a log or a memory book of Happy Meals and cards and gifts that they get in the mail. And I've gotten so many things, but my memory has gone to hell in a handbasket. This went somewhere in a handbasket. And so my memory just is horrible. And I've tried different things to try to help me remember who sent me what and this and that and the other and all of that and this and that. But nah, it doesn't work. So I've got this new idea, and I think it'll be fun. I think I had a dog hair in my nose. Okay, just a minute. Let me put you down here to the showroom floor. And this is the showroom right here because I'm a used car salesperson. Okay, now this is what I decided I'm going to do. Now, oopsie daisies. Now, for instance, this is a file folder. And this here is stuff that I got from Deb. Deb sent me that. I just opened that yesterday. This was from Deb. See if I can move that over there. And let me put this right here. And so what I am going to do, what I should have done first is clean my desk up. Okay. This is what I think I'm going to do. I haven't even started it yet, so I don't know if this is going to work or not. But what I do believe I'm going to, I do believe in spooks. I do believe this is what I'm going to do. This is a 6 by 12 piece of paper, but I see that my file folder is like 11 and a half. So I have to cut me a little smidgen off of this top right here, okay? A little smidgen, all right? Then I want this to be, and this is kind of like a lightweight cardstock is what it seems to be. So what I'm going to do here is I want to glue this. Here, glue, would you come out of this? Okay, it's coming out now, I think. Yeah, it's coming out. My glue is coming out of its container because I'm going to glue this thing in half in two, so it's like of a heavier consistency. I mean, a heavier, you know what I'm thinking. You just go ahead and read my mind because I can't read my own mind. Now, see, so then this is a heavier, you know, whatever I'm trying to think. Okay, and so, but then what I'm going to do, I'm going to tape that right to the edge of this file folder because I want this file folder to still open completely up. And I'm going to punch holes in. I'm just going to get this. I wonder if this hole punch doohickey will punch holes in here. Yeah, sure it will. Sure it will. Sure it will. Yeah, okay. That punched 3 holes in there. Okay. So I'll always use this puncher to punch the holes. Now see, I have 3 holes in there. Now, this is what I'm planning. When I get a happy mail, because I seem to get quite a few happy mails, that's why I'm a happy person. That's why I'm a happy person. Now I have this here. This is some pretty sticky tape, they say. This score tape, and it's by the Sue Quang company. I bought this tape so that I could have some of this fancy tape. That's a pretty good reason. Oh gosh, I'm such a goof brain. Now wait a second. I gotta see if I can find my doohickey. Let me see, just a minute. I'm reaching back here into my doohickey area, and no, I don't see it. Ouch, jeez. I swear, I am about the clumsiest. I'll use this. I have this little cutter thing that you can just put on. Okay, so I'm just going to, usually I use my thumbnail, but I got that injury that has got me disabled for life. Okay, so I'm just going to put the tape up to about this fur. There we go. See? I'm going to go like that with that tape. Now, and then I need to burnish. I can't believe I remembered that word. Burnish this down. It's another it's like just smack it down. Just push it down. Just stick it down, just do whatever. And so then I'll take this topping paper off of the tape, pull the protective paper off of this tape like this. Oh, like this. Sort of like this. Now, then I'm going to leave about 1 inch of the edge like this now, and just stick it on there. So now that my file folder still opens all the way and I have my holes punched in here, then I will put this together. Then I could put these either in a binder. I might use a binder, or I could use book rings. Or do you know, if you get so many of them that you get it really thick like this, you know what you could use? You could use zip ties. Yeah, because then you can really put a bunch together. But this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. I just thought of this only like 10 minutes ago. And I told my friend, I said, I'm going to do that. And she told me that somebody else has done it too. But somebody else did it a little bit different. I think she said, let's make a mess today. She keeps track of who sends her like happy mail and stuff. And so, but right now, I'm just going to do it this way. I told her I'll go watch that lady too and see what she does. But I just kind of want to do what I want to do because I'm just kind of like that. You know, I don't follow instructions well. So now, see, like on the envelope that Deb sent me, now that was Deb, her last name is something. She's got a last name too. Just a minute. Deb Terramani. Deb Terramani. Deb, you're going to be my first page in this absolutely awesome book that I am going to make out of my Happy Mail. Because sometimes the envelopes, most of the time, the envelopes are a work of art just in themselves. And so because the envelopes are a work of art, I want to use those envelopes. Like, look at here. She drew a heart. She put my address on there. She put wings and a halo. And is that ever amazing or what? And so then, now I'll always have to use some of my own things too. Because like this doily, I took it out of my little doily package. because I got a little box of doilies, of different kind of doilies, and so I found that doily, and I'm going to put that in there. And so I'm just going to glue in the Happy Mail that came from Deb. Thank you very much, Miss Deb. Is this this thing? It's a cupcake paper liner. Cupcake liner. Now, let's see. I'm going to see a little bit how I might make the paper, make the page. Some of my Happy Mails, I will absolutely just use even the envelopes, the whole envelope, for like a la 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 la. I can't think. It's a wonder. Now, see, here she painted some tissue paper. And this tissue paper is like awesome. Okay, you know what? Now that I am in the midst, hang on a minute. I don't have a pause on this doggone camera. I gotta go run and get my Mod Podge. Just a minute. I'll be right back. I'm gonna be right back. I'm going. I'm coming. I'm going. I'm running. I'm in a hurry. And, okay, I found it. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't get a brush. Gotta get a brush.
You okay over there?
What?
You okay over there?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay. I just thought of a down reason for having stuff in different rooms. All right. Okay. Sorry that I had to hold you up like that. But I just wanted to I'm not gonna take too long here. I'm not, I don't think. But I have these little Mod Podges. Some things I remember. I know who sent me this Mod Podge. That was Stacy. She sent me these little Mod Podges. Now, I like this. Okay. So I won't do everything. I won't use it all on one project, you know, just I will sort of use some of it here and some of it there and some of it somewhere else. But for right now, I'm just putting this on here right now because I'm just going to put it on there. That's why, because I am. Okay, now look at that. See? Now, will this fit on here? I gotta make sure that my corner, okay, this is gonna have to most likely go over here. But then she sent me all these napkins too. These napkins. See, I'm not giving this much thought. Oh, this poodle has been to Paris. Paris pairs. Okay. So, oh, I think I know what I might do. Okay, so now if I take this, look how beautiful. That one just came apart on its own. I didn't have to tear it. I didn't have to get it apart. Oh, you know, why am I cutting that with scissors? I don't never cut napkins with scissors. Okay. Let me see. I like that poodle right there, I think. So I think I'm going to just put this like right here. And what I want to do is whenever I get a Happy Meal, I am going to use it up right away. Not use it up, because sometimes there's more stuff that I can use up. Like here, I have 2 of these here napkins. So I won't use the whole 2 napkin. I won't even use a whole 1 napkin. And see, there's one of my purple hair is right in there. So this, it's going to be this one here, and each one will be different, I'm sure. But this is how this one's going to be. This one, now here is this napkin, which has got, oopsie daisies. No, this one doesn't want to tear straight. That's great. This one doesn't, this wants to tear this way. Okay, that's great. Okay, so now, see, look at that. Look at that. See that, how it is? Let me see. Now, where should this live? Did I glue that down there? Oh, no, I just set it on there. Okay. This should just live down here. And so I'm just going to let that live down there. And that's pretty, hey? Pretty glue. Pretty glue. And look at there. And then let's just go like this over the top with some more. I like those little bottles of Mod Podge. I think I will always use that little bottle. When it's empty, I'll fill it up. So I like that. Like, that's a good idea. Like, it's a really, really good idea. Okay, now what if I just put this? Do I want to Mod Podge that on there, or do I want to just stick it? I'm going to Mod Podge, whatever. I'm in the Mod Podging. I'm in the Mod Podging mood right now. Sometimes I want to do something that's really sticky, and sometimes I want to do things that are not really sticky, and sometimes you just never know what you want to do. You just never know what you want to do. And so don't go by any directions, like, or anything. Just kind of just go with the flow, and just go with the flow. Following directions is not always a good thing, because if you follow directions, if you go by somebody's directions, you could make a mistake. So if you do not go by the directions, then you can't make a mistake. It's not possible. So there. Now, if I put that right there, I just folded that in half, because now I'm thinking if I put this right here, I will. Yeah, if you do things without directions, there is no way you can mess up. No way that you can mess up if you do not have directions. Now, if you have directions, well, enter at your own risk. So, yeah. So I'm just going to glue that on there like this. Now, I do need to have a pocket, though. I do need now to have a pocket in this thing, because This stuff is just amazing. She sent me so much art. Now look at this. Yeah. Okay, that's wet with decoupage stuff. Let me see. Let me take a look-see. Now then, oh, look at this. This is, let me see. How will I do this? Come on, dry. Oh, I know what I can do. Okay, I don't have any on top of this. So I, Elizabeth Marie, can, oh, I like this. What if I take this? Oh, just, you know, when two sides are just beautiful, you just don't know what side. Oh, I know what I'll do. I got it. I'm going to put this like this. Then I'm going to put this like this. I'm gluing this to make like a pocket. Okay, so I'm going to put that right there on my heart. Right there on my heart. See, there's my name right there. Okay, now see, I can still flip it up and have that side too, but it's already a pocket. Now, because this is her name and address, so I will know who sent it to me. I can put this in here. I could put that in here or just stuck it in. Yeah, I'm just going to put it in there. So I'm going to glue it inside there. I just took that off of the return address and stuck it in there. There, so I'll know who exactly this was from. All right? What do you think about that so far? I think you're liking it. Now, then she had these hearts in here. She had these hearts. So let's put them hearts on here. And I'm using really no thought here right now. Right now there's no thought going on here. I'm just putting things on. Just wherever I feel like it. Because I don't have any directions. Because I like these little red hearts. Okay. Now, let's see. And now, since I have Mod Podge on here, it's got to dry. The Mod Podge has to dry. Now, see, she put on here, will you be my poodle time? And of course, I will be her poodle time, of course. Now, let me see. I don't want to, oh, I got that wing over there, so I guess if I cut off this wing, okay, I know what I'm going to do with this. I am going to cut this into a different shape. Like this. And then I'm going to just give it a little bit of dimension here. And I'm just going to cut around all the writing she put on there. Ha 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 ha. And now that is going to fit on there just fine. I didn't mean to put that on there, but it'll work. I meant to put glue. Now I'm going to just stick that down under that wing like this. That is perfecto mundo. Now, this is just giving you an idea what I'm going to do. Now, she has also put these Oh, the word love. Oh, yeah, that's got to go on there too. Let's see. Where can I put that? Whereas this is still wet right here. I can put that right there. Because it's still wet right there. I can put that right there. And then she made some of these little spots. So just let me put spots. This is just spots. And see there? Who needs directions when you have awesome stuff? Now, see, there we go. This is being beautiful. Actually, I have some of them here that are made with the aluminum out of aluminum can. But those ones I can't put on with this glue. I'd have to put them on with pop dots or something. But now I will be doing a lot more to this page. This isn't finished because I can get out my markers, I can get out paint, I can get out a lot of things and go over some of this. So I'm going to let this dry. Oh, you know, when I put that there, I didn't think about it folding, but it'll fold fine. Okay, it'll fold fine. But see, once this is folded, then this is going to be on the edge. If I want, I can put something on the front also from Deb, or if I can put somebody else's page on the front of this and maybe somebody else's page on the back. And so I could actually put 4 different people, but I am big. I think big. So that's why I think big. And then the rest of these things, you know, that she's given me, if I use this in something else, I'll say, oh, I remember. Deb gave me those because it'll be in my book. And like she gave me a bunch of these with this beautiful image on here like this. Now somewhere this is going to go in here too. There's going to be something that I'm going to use in here. Maybe I'll layer that somehow, but there'll be some of this as well. And so, but that's what I'm going to do. That's my idea. And I'm going to use file folders. And I can just start stacking up the file folders. I can get so many. I can just, file folders is cheap. These colored ones, I think they're a little bit more, but you can take, these were gifted to me by Cheryl. Cheryl gave me these file folders. I just love you. Thank you, Cheryl, for these file folders. And I need to do a Cheryl page. But anyway, this is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to keep track. I'll put the address in somewhere, in a tuck spot or somewhere on the page. That'll be the return address off of the envelope when somebody sends me the happy mail. And then my book of life. Well, I don't know what I'll call it yet. My happiness something. But anyhow, that's the beginning, just the beginning of it. I got to lay it out here now so it will dry. Once it dries, I can work more on it. I want to show you too my latest collection of lace. I know I haven't put up any of my things on my Etsy store for a little while. So I put together today, and I got them listed, is my chocolate chip mint collection. What you see in that basket is what I'll have stuffed. I'm putting these things back in the little package so I don't lose them. I don't want to drop them in the floor and then step on them. That would not be good. I'll put my hearts in there too. My hearts. Make sure my heart's in the right place. Okay, now, this is what is in the collection that I just posted today. In here, let me see if I can find my little cheat sheet. I have to write everything down because then I got to type it all into the Etsy store. But I call this my chocolate chip mint collection. In here is a piece about a foot long that you will find. Well, this particular piece is 20 inches long, but I kind of guesstimate things, so it gets kind of like I get out of hand sometimes. And so that will be in that package. And then this is 7/8 of an inch satin ribbon, and there's a yard of that. And this is a like a cotton Clooney type of lace, but it's not crocheted or anything. It's like man-made, but it's like a heavier lace. And we have a yard of that in this collection. And it's about 2.5 inches in width. That one is. Then we have 3 yards of this mint green. This mint green is 3 yards, and it is 2 inches wide. All right. And now this piece is 1 inch wide, and it's a beige lace, like a scalloped lace with roses. Boy, you can't see that, can you? You see that, how it's kind of like roses? Okay, and then that's 3 yards. And then this piece is 3 yards, and that's the mint green. I love mint green. One of my bathrooms is all done in mint green, and I just love it. Okay, now that's mint green. Then there is this piece. Now this is about 1.5 inches, I think. 1 3/4. But now this piece of lace, it's the same on both sides. So this is fun. And that's about a yard. Well, this one's much more than a yard. But anyway, it's at least a yard. But that's pretty. And that's beige. But even though it's beige, you can still dye these to different colors. This one here, this one's got like little flowers and leaves. It's very pretty. It's kind of a heavier lace too. And it's got like flowers and leaves, flower and leaf motif in there. And that's pretty. Now this one here is 3/4 of a yard. Now see, when I start running out of lace, when I only have a little bit, I put smaller pieces in the packaging because I want it to spread out. This is the chocolate. I wish it was edible chocolate, but it's not. But it's chocolate lace, and in that it's 1 inch wide, and it is 3 yards as well. And then this, let's see, there's going to be 2 of these silk flowers that are about 2 inches in diameter, and they have little, also mint green leaves on them. Now this piece of lace is, I think this is a yard. Let me double check. Oh yeah, it's at least a yard. And that is really pretty. This has got scallops on both ends. But now, some of the packages, it's the lace, this 4-inch lace is going to be just a little bit different. But it's going to be very similar to this one. And that you have a yard. Then you have this ribbon, is a 3/8 inch ribbon, satin ribbon. It's also mint green, and there you have a yard of that. Then here is some craft beads. You have a yard of the beads. Beads are always pretty when you put them in with the flowers. They're so pretty. Now this piece I'm just throwing in. In here, in this little package, is 5 yards of lace that's about 1/2 inch wide. This is very vintage, this lace here, and it is like an elastic almost. But let me see if I can get this one opened a little bit. It's like an elastic, but because of the age, it has lost a lot of its stretchability. It still stretches, but not much. And but this still, you couldn't use it for elastic, but you could use it for trim still, which is nice because you can go around corners with it because it stretches, or edging on pages with this, with double-sided tape or fabric glue, is perfect. And there's 5 yards of that in here. So because you will see, like when you get it, it's in a separate little package, because you'll see there's almost like a dust in there. The dust comes off of this because it is vintage. Because it's vintage, the dust is actually, I believe, off of the stuff that makes it stretch. It's not that much dust, but I put it in here, and I'm just kind of throwing these in there. So don't complain about it if you don't like it, because this is just an extra. But anyhow, that is what you will find in the package that I just listed today in my Etsy store. And I'll put a link to my Etsy store below so you can see where these will be living. But this package, just like all the other packages, is $12. The other ones were $12 too. They're already gone. But these ones, I'm sure will go quickly too, and which is a blessing to me. Absolutely a blessing to me and Papa. And we just thank you so much for every one of you that have purchased from my Etsy store, because it really does. It blesses our family like you would not believe. So now that's it for this. But now I'm going to go here and get my little book, because then I do want to, let's see, what should I do today? Okay. This is about releasing the past. All right, this is about releasing the past. So today, the past. Okay, you need to periodically do some mental house cleaning and toss out the rubbish from the past. The things that no longer suit you or no longer fit you. You want to polish those ideas that are positive and good and use them more often. I release the past with ease, and I trust the process of life. Close the door on old painful memories. Close the door on old hurts and old self-righteous unforgiveness. You might take an incident in the past where there was pain and hurt, something that is hard for you to forgive or look at. Ask yourself, how long do I want to hold on to this? How long do I want to suffer because of something that happened in the past? Now, see the stream in front of you and take this old experience, this hurt, this pain, this unforgiveness, and put the whole incident in the stream. See it begin to dissolve and drift downstream until it totally dissipates and disappears. You do have the ability to let go. You are free. Whoa, that one is a good one. That one gave me the goosebumps right there. I love this book. Thank you, Nikki. That was a very good one. Okay, I want to thank you all for coming by. I want to thank you for watching my new plan for my Happy Mail Memories. Maybe that's what I'll call it, is Happy Mail Memories. But that my binder, or however I put it together, is going to grow and grow and grow. And it'll be fun to look back through it, because it will be a gift that keeps on giving. So I am going to be very happy with this book as I get it going. Okay, I got to get this much wrapped up. See, once I get it wrapped up, it looks like a package like this. So when you get the package in the mail, this is what you'll get, a package that looks like this. And it'll be in a little unicorn bag. All right, so that's it for today. And like I say, I thank you dearly. I love you. May God watch over you every step you take and every move you make. And I will see you on my next video. God bless.